It is funny to make fun of him for being an idiot, and it is funny to make fun of him for being insecure about it and like walking into that rake. That's pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Something that was not on my 2026 bingo board was basically everyone clowning on Asmongold for this tweet. Dude, they were like beating his ass. Everyone is beating his ass in the quote tweets. I want to show you guys something. Hold up. He 100% deserved it. Well, it was just funny. Okay. So this tweet he made. Men are naturally more attractive than women on average. That's why women need makeup. This isn't me being gay. It's science. I want to say really quickly, every single quote tweet saying like Asmongold sucking penis. This isn't me being gay. It's science. I also like people this having gay sex. This isn't me being gay. It's science. This also isn't even true. When you ask Grok, is this true? Grok is like, no, this is not true. When you look at a peacock or a cardinal or any, lots of animals in the animal kingdom, females do not always get mogged, huh? All right. And then he says, Greek statues dedicated to the peak aesthetic form. Overwhelmingly men. There's like a really good piece of feminist literature. I don't really have I don't have it on hand right now, unfortunately. Basically talking about how a lot of like cishet culture, especially around men, is very homoerotic towards other men, and that men reserve their love and respect for other men. They only reserve their sexual desires for women. It's like a really good piece, but I don't have it on me. Homosocial. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. If you think men are naturally more attractive than women, that's a little gay. That's a little gay, which is fine. Which, like, people saying this, so I tweeted this out because I thought it was funny. And people seem to like it. Would you prefer a male companion? The ratio is crazy. Oh my god, dude, his post got almost 9 million views and only 25,000 likes. Mine doesn't even have 1 million views yet. It's got 65,000 likes. Oh my god. Dude, Jesus. But currently the current cope is pretty funny. The current cope is, look at these so-called progressives using gay as an insult. Huh? What type of crack are you smoking, dude? Because you got to get off that shit. It's not good for you. People don't make fun of Tim Pool because he's bald. People make fun of Tim Pool because he's so cucked that he's too embarrassed to take off the beanie and just own that he's bald. And it's his insecurity that's funny as fuck. It's that he's like in denial and like insecure about his balding. That's funny as fuck. If people hated bald people, no Northernlion wouldn't have so many damn in his chat, okay? Explain to me then why Northernlion has so many female viewers. That's what I thought. Because last time I checked, he's bald. And it's the same thing with this. It's like nobody cares that you're gay. If you're gay, just say it with your whole chest. It's funny that you're like insecure about it. That's why it's funny. Because insecurity is cringy, and it's funny to make fun of people who are like, I'm not gay. I'm not, I swear. It's not that. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Yeah, but he's a shiny bald though. Stavros. Denims would actually have more viewers if she was bald. That's actually true. If I was a baldy, that's actually true. I would actually have 20,000 viewers if I was baldy. Unfortunately, not balding yet. More aerodynamic, yeah. No, it would be good. It would be good. Think about it. How do we know the hair isn't botted? That's a good point. That's, I didn't think about it that way. I actually didn't think about it that way. Wait, there was also a clip of him talking about it recently where he was very offended that people were making fun of him, being like, it's not that it's gay. Not this clip, but I assume some people missed this yesterday. This was him getting really offended that Stavros was making fun of him.
What is that fucking... Why do people listen to that fucking guy? He's fucking disgusting.
Shut up, fatty. Shut up. What are you talking about, fatty? Call me I'm disgusting. I guarantee you, if me and Stavros and Hassan had to walk 3 miles, at the end of those 3 miles, I would smell the best out of all 3 of them. I would. See, this is what happens whenever you're fat, is that you think this is the way it is.
How did this happen? He looks like shit, right? He probably gets no fucking pussy. Asmongold, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know, man. There's clout. He's got clout.
It's really crazy to me. By the way, I think that these guys are really kind of self-reporting. So much of men that are leftists are just using it as a mating technique. They don't actually believe any of this shit.
It's sad that his audience is so stupid. They don't understand that this point doesn't mean anything. You can be the most leftist on the planet. It's not going to get you bitches. You still actually have to be fun to talk to. It's not a very effective mating strategy. It's just literally, it's not. Like, I don't.
Shit. They don't even think any of this. They know it's bullshit. They just say it because it's a good way to get women to like them. That's it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really, I don't have a girlfriend right now. No, I don't. Yeah, maybe in the future I will, maybe not. I don't, this is not my whole life. There's simps, yeah.
Why is he weighing in?
Why am I weighing in?
Some fucking idiot that, what did he stream?
Because Elon boosted the fuck out of this shit.
But what did he stream? How did he get famous? Fucking
World of
Minecraft?
Warcraft.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
A fucking World of Warcraft guy?
Yeah.
People listening to that fucking guy can't take a fucking shower?
Yeah.
Guy,
I don't need to because I'm not fat. I don't smell bad.
It's just it's also just not true, dude. Like, it's just not true. Even if you don't perceive yourself sweating, you're sweating. And you smell. Everyone smells if you don't shower. It's just
Fat people smell bad.
to live like that. You just have, if you put light into the world and positivity, you'll get sucked off.
Yeah.
It's all about having sex with women. Their entire worldview and everything is built around the sexual.
No, he's claiming that you're a depressed loser or you're a cringy loser because you don't get any sex with women. And maybe if you got some sex with women, you wouldn't be so cringy.
Approval of women. That's it. It's kind of sad. Really. And also, by the way, I don't really like talking about a lot of, relationships or girls I talk to or don't talk to or anything else. I don't like getting involved in this. It's weird. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to indicate that women like me. It's just silly.
I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I just actually don't. I just don't. And then I wanted to show you guys this part as well.
So much of men that are leftists are just using it as a mating technique. They don't actually believe any of this shit.
I think you guys already know my take on this. It's unbelievable copium from early 2010s when right-wing guys will always be like, oh, I bet you're woke just so you can have sex with women. I don't think I have to be woke for women to find me attractive. That's not. I'm sure it doesn't hurt. I'm sure my politics, my genuine political opinions probably don't hurt, but that's not the case. That's not the point, right? Yes, dude. Yes, Stavros Halkias in the fucking industry that he's in is doing it to get.
It's also funny because if it didn't even work for Obama, why would it work for anyone else? Do you guys remember this quote from Obama's fucking book? Looking back, it's embarrassing to recognize the degree to which my intellectual curiosity, those first 2 years of college, paralleled the interests of various women I was attempting to get to know. Marx and Marcuse, so I had something to say to the long-legged socialists who lived in my dorm. Fannin and Gwendolyn Brooks for the smooth-skinned sociology major who never gave me a second look. Foucault and Wolf for the ethereal bisexual were mostly black. Why is it written like this? As a strategy for picking up girls, my pseudo-intellectualism proved mostly worthless. I found myself in a series of affectionate but chaste friendships. Because it's not an effective strategy. It's not. What? What's up? You never seen a smooth skin before? Like, it's just not. People want to have sex with you or be with you because you're fun to be with. And you make their experience of life better. And they find you attractive. I'm sorry. Do you know how many fucking leftists I met that are the most insufferable pieces of shit that are like unfuckable losers because they care more about arguing about whatever fucking stupid dumbass Marxist theory means? Like, I can't. You're so annoying. I'm annoying and you're too annoying for me. You're like pissing me off. I don't even care if you're more correct than me. I don't like spending time around you. You piss me off. You just annoy the shit out of me, and I want you to stop speaking to me forever. Like, being a leftist doesn't make you more likely to get pussy. Respecting women as people, which I wouldn't even argue is leftist. I would say that's like being a normal, well-adjusted human being, and you think women are people. I would just say that. I don't know. And pussy too. If you're just like normal and you're fun to be with, women will have sex with you because they like spending time with you. Whoa! Shocking.
Pussy, that's why he's trying to be woke. Like, he's a
Shut up,
comic,
fatty.
dude. What are you talking about? He could have a much larger audience if he was fucking right wing. He really didn't have that political opinion. If he's just grifting to like fuck, he could just be right wing and have clout and still fuck. People don't care about it as much. You know who cares about this shit? These guys are just like LARPing about their worldview just so they can get laid, dude. A mating technique. Guys that say stuff like mating technique, those are the only people that actually do that kind of thing.
They don't even
Like, this hasn't been a relevant perspective since like the early the later 2010s, like 2016 and onward, where it was like male feminist guy who's like genuinely doing it because he thinks like being woke is how you get pussy. Like, there are definitely guys like that, right? But I don't think it's like a relevant meme any longer.
The other problem is, like, you can tell most of the time when someone is faking being, like, woke. Like, because the people faking it are not very good at it because they don't believe it. So it's usually the people pretending to be woke and they're actually conservative are usually pretty fucking stupid, which is why they think that would work in the first place. So when you push them on any of their ideas, they immediately fold. Like, if you speak to I'm telling you, dude, when you speak to actual leftists, some leftists are so annoying. They're so annoying, some of them. Oh my God. Whereas if you speak to someone and you're like, I can't tell if they're faking it. Easiest way to tell is like, you agree. Women who believe in astrology are fucking dumb, right? Every conservative dude immediately is like, I'm just glad someone else can say it. Thank God. It's like, that's all that was all it's one sentence for you to drop the mat. Okay. You're not even good at it, dude. You just need to stop. You just need to stop, man.
Yeah, this is just cope. I think it's people that have like...
Denims, will you be investing in the $300 Iran $300 billion investment fund? Yes. Every penny I have. Every sub goes straight to the Iran investment fund, chat. So you have to sub right now. And if you don't sub right now, you are literally Hamas. You are literally Hamas.
Like heinous and toxic politics have to figure out why other people don't share their worldview. So they just decide, it must be for an ulterior motive. That's all this is. They can't grasp that someone could like genuinely believe these things. So they have to decide, there's a financial reason for it. They must be grifting. Half the time it's also projection because like in many of these...
Well, yeah, and it's because these people are usually so insufferable to be around that the only way that they've ever been able to get women to like them is by pretending to be someone else. It's actually really funny because every single man I've ever met who gets like mad pussy, they're just themselves. It's just that they're a very gregarious person, but they don't change who they are. Like, I have met lots of people who are centrist or like right wing or left wing or whatever political alignment. And the only thing that the people who get laid have in common is that they can make conversation and include you in the conversation in a way that makes you entertained in any way. That's the common denominator. That it's just, you're an engaging person to hang out with, and you like shower. right? Like that's the it's not anything else. It's literally it's not. It's just that also chuds tend to get laid less, and they're like, the leftists are pretending to be leftists to get laid because chuds never get laid because I never get laid as a chud. It's like, no, it's that you as a chud, you have a very individualistic idea of the world, and you actually unironically will say things out loud like, let me guess, we won't be splitting the check. It's like, I was actually I'm Arab. I always try and sneak my credit card in to pay for dinner. That's weird that you said that, though. Okay. Well, I'm good on this. I don't do passive aggressive. Sorry. Either say what's on your mind or don't, bitch. Come on. Is that an Arab thing? It is a very Arab thing to, like, if you invite someone else, you pay. Like, it's just weird. What does being Arab have to do with that? It's just a cultural thing that if you have Arab friends, you will know they will fight you to pay for the check. Isn't that what you just did, though? XC, what the fuck are you talking about? The most annoying conversation I've ever had was with a primitive communist who was trying to trade future services for a free tattoo from my partner. Dude went on and on. Disagreements with chud coworkers are less annoying. Well, chuds are like a very fun part of like the chud existence is the fact that they don't really... At some point, they get tired of pretending to be smarter than you, and they just give up. And they're like, well, that's just what I think. And it's like, it's kind of funny. Arabs are notorious for their hospitality. I mean, bros just never met an Arab person if you don't know that. Dude, I literally, one time, I saw my mom say to our friend, she said, if you don't let me pay, delete my phone from your number. Never speak to me again, and we will never be friends. Do you want, like, it was, I was like, it was like serious. Like, it was very serious. I was like, and like, I know my mom, she meant that shit. She meant that. She said, remove my number from your phone. Sorry. Delete my number from your phone. Delete my phone from your number. Exactly. It's kind of like a core thing. But, I'm going to be honest, as someone who comes from an Arab family, I hate that shit, constant arguing about who will pay. It's like, no, me. And then the poor server is like, yeah, I'll, whichever one is fine. I can split it. And then both parties are like, no, absolutely not. Isn't that what you just did, though? Passive aggressive? Huh? Telling someone on a date you're weird is passive aggressive? I think that's just aggressive. If I was like, that's weird that you said that, I think I'm good on seeing you anymore. How is that passive aggressive? Is that not just aggressive? I referenced previous thing. Okay, well, would you like to quote to me what I said that was passive aggressive? Nah, that's aggressive. When I worked at a Middle Eastern and North African restaurant, I had a lady come and find me the server station to slip me her gold Amex, only she accidentally slipped me gold. LOL, we had a good laugh about this later. But anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, no, it's just like, I'm sorry, this is my opinion from the chuds I've run into. They're not very good at hiding their power level. They're not very good at it. The ones that are pretending to be like leftists, they're really not good at it. They give off like a weird vibe, and usually it only takes like 1 to 2 questions to figure out if they're faking it. Because a real leftist, if you ask them certain questions, they will just start diatribing at you. Like, I've spoken to real leftists, and I've been like I've spoken to leftist men, and I'm like, yeah, it's just like, like the battle on like, the word pussy or bitch is not going to be won. And unfortunately, I think we have to concede this ground temporarily until eventually maybe we can get to like a better place. And I've had like leftist men be like, well, this is the problem with modern leftism. Okay. And blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God. Bro, like, can we just order dinner and go? Like, I'm just so tired, man. I'm like exhausted, bro. Like, can we just concede any point ever? Never. Okay. Whereas like chuds fold immediately, they're like, you're so right. Women do suck. It's like it's been 5 minutes since you told me you were a leftist, dude. Oh, Christ.
circumstances, like they are the ones who are grifting, right?
Two gender ass motherfuckers, yeah. Hilarious to see them try to set up rhetorical traps in the comments like, bro, you're not smart enough to do what you're trying to do. Yeah. So the two very funny comments I've seen that are cope is one. Wait, sorry. I almost forgot one other thing. I never thought there would be a world where even the fucking H3 podcast would be saying, would be making fun of Asmon for his insecurity about his very obviously gay statement. Like, damn, everyone's clowning on him, bro. Everyone. But, sorry, again, so two things. The two very funny ones are this one. These people that are, again, they're too stupid to try and, like, make a good argument, so they're just doing this, like, low-hanging fruit nonsense where it's like, are you mocking Asmon for being gay? It's like, wow, I can't believe you're mocking Asmongold for being gay. It's like, okay, first of all, holy projection, okay? No one was mocking him. Everyone's saying, dude, that's a gay thing to say. It's just a factually correct thing that what he said was pretty gay. Like, I'm sorry, if I was friends with someone and they were like, no, so like, I was hanging out with this dude and then, you know, like we just started blowing each other, but like it wasn't gay. I'd be like, no, I'm pretty sure that was pretty gay. And he's like, no, because like, we weren't like holding hands or anything. I was like, okay, I don't know how to tell you this. That's just gay. He's like, why are you being homophobic? It's like, no, dude, that's just gay, man. That is what that word means. What? It's like pointing at something that's the color black and being like, no, this is purple. It's like, no, that's not purple. That's black. It's like, why are you being purple phobic, man? It's like, no, dude, I'm just telling you, man. If you think that's just what that is. This is just a statement of fact. It is funny to make fun of him for being an idiot, and it is funny to make fun of him for being insecure about it and like walking into that rake. That's pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny. But the other one that's been pretty, the other cope that's been pretty funny in responses, because obviously all of like the fucking bot accounts have to go and defend their roach mold, which has been this one. Oh yeah, let's see a picture of you with no makeup. So, you know, I can't resist, chat. You know me, chat. I like to stir the pot a little, all right? I'm sorry. So I was thinking, what if I tweeted this? I do think, like, there is some, like, I don't know what to say about the level of stupidity that I feel like conservative men have about makeup, where they think, like, makeup, like, changes your, like, bone structure or something. I don't really understand. Here we go. Maybe pull it up. Okay, what do you guys think about this? What is this gay ass tweet? Stop. Or what do you guys think about this? I even took it with like a good camera, so you could see like my pores. Okay, no makeup, no filters. Now what? It's almost like my facial features are the same. I just like eyeliner. I'm sorry. I just like eyeliner, man. That's fake. Denims, she always wears eyeliner. That's true. Their opinion on makeup is basically, yeah, and Wile E. Coyote drew an actual tunnel. Yeah. One shirt theory strikes again. Well, I took it before I did my makeup today. You know, I don't mean to tell you guys this, but like, actually, you know what's OP? Using skincare. This photo is like literally like 4K. Oh my god, I don't like denims. Her camera's so big. Like you can see my pores. It's still, Twitter, it compresses all fucking images. You can literally see them. It's just literally skincare, man. I don't know what to say. Like if you wash your face and use moisturizer, your skin can look good. I know. Nose hair I see? Yeah. You think eyelashes come like this for free? No, they also come with nose hair, bitch. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. You don't get natural lashes without a couple of downsides. Sorry. That's tough. Leon Kennedy mogs you. Okay, you're right. What should I do for my under eyes? Sleep more, caffeine, and things that are cold can help you depuff. I get like pretty bad eye bags sometimes, especially when I don't sleep well. And also because I have melanin, you can see it here under and around my eyes. I have hyperpigmentation because that's just how melanin works. And so sometimes when I haven't had a lot of sleep and I've been missing my skincare, this area gets like so dark. What do I do for large pores on my nose? I actually started, can I show you guys? I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. I saw a video that was sponsored that was talking about using an oil cleanser before your normal cleanser. And so I started using this bad boy, and I think it actually works. Because I used to have like, or like I still do, like I feel like my pores that are here and here are kind of bigger than I want them to be. Which I know is like a stupid thing to say, but I don't care. If you don't care, then you don't care. Don't be like, oh, no one cares about it. I care. And so I started using this, and basically you put this on your face and you really do this, and like the oil, because what blackheads and like pores are, what large pores are being caused by is like an excess of sebum. Sebum. Maybe for Asmongold, it's an excess of semen on your face, and so the sebum collects and it gets like really big, and then it like becomes like a blackhead, and then when you try and like rip it off, I thought semen is good for your skin. I don't know. I don't. Ask Asmon how it's been working out, but he probably like lets it dry overnight, so I can't imagine it's very good for him. Anyways, the point being, I started using this thing, and I think my pores have gotten smaller because I like, it's just oil. It's just this like some oil, and you do this, and you really just like, really like get in there for like a minute straight. Just like really get in there for a minute straight, and like you can sometimes, I've sometimes felt the blackheads like come out. I'm like, oh my god, wait, what the hell? Wait, what the heck? So it like helps break down the sebum, I think. This is what I've been using. This one, it's like a Korean product. It's pretty cheap. It's on Amazon, and I've had this for like a while, and it still hasn't run out. Anua Heartleaf. So yeah, I read oil cleansers are really good for that. Yeah, so I use like, I put on this oil cleanser. For anyone who doesn't know what a cleanser is, basically your face, it's a common misconception that dirt is on your face and that's causing you to break out. Dirt is not what's causing you to break out. It's always oil. Oil is what's causing you to break out. So this really helps break off and break out, or not break out, but like remove the excess like oil and sebum from your face. And you just do one or two of these. It's like it's an oily product. It's a cleansing oil. And then you do that. And then you wash it off with water. And then you use like a soap that's special for faces, a cleanser. And then you do that with your face. And then you let your face dry. And then you use a retinoid, which is just vitamin A. Think of what Accutane is. Accutane is oral vitamin A. Retinoids are topical vitamin A. So they do the same thing, which is stop you from breaking out so much, but they're just not as violent as Accutane is. So it's like a weak thing for topical purposes. And then you do that. This is all at night. And then you let that dry, and then you put on a moisturizer. And the purpose of the moisturizer at the very end is basically to seal in the flavor. It's to keep your skin hydrated. And then you go to bed, and in the morning when you go outside, you put on sunscreen. And you have to put on sunscreen because retinoids and sunscreen must go together. If you take one, you have to take the other, which everyone should be sunscreening anyways because of skin cancer. So regardless, you should be doing that. It just makes your skin a little bit more sensitive than it normally is to the sun. So you really need to do that. Rose, pushing your fingers with the blackhead's bad. I do it and it's fun, and I don't think you're supposed to do it. But I like doing it. I know the things like the nose strips are bad and you shouldn't do those because they really damage your skin. Cosmetologist here. I don't know if you said toner, but toner helps shrink pores before moisturizing as well. Yeah, I just haven't found a toner I've really liked. And I'm just trying to give it like the most, for people who've never started their skincare, I think it's hard to start when you feel like you have to buy like 17 products. But the reality is all you need to do is find a soap to wash your face, for your face, apply a retinoid, and that's the active that actually does something, and then apply moisturizer to basically seal in the flavor to keep your skin hydrated. Because someone was like, why do you look glowy in the picture? It's like, that's the moisturizer. That's just the moisturizer. So yeah, and that's what I would suggest. That's what I'm going to make a whole video on the exact products I use very soon. Yo, is Panoxyl good? I know that usually just gets prescribed for like acne. But I don't think you should use that for your face. Your face usually doesn't need that much. Also, go to a dermatologist, obviously. But your face usually doesn't need that much like product. And I found the more I started doing, the worse my skin started looking. And the less, when I dropped all of my products down to just like face wash, retinoid, moisturizer, my skin started looking really nice. So there are other optional things you can do, but those are the ones that are going to do like 99% of the labor. What facial cleanser do you? I use one that I fucking hate. La Roche had this face wash that was amazing in every single way, and I got so many people on it, and then they discontinued the fucking product. And they were like, don't worry, we replaced it with this one that fucking sucks. So I ordered one today. I've been like on a path trying to find one for a while, but I ordered one today. It's supposed to come in today, and I will try it. It's a Clinique brand, and I'm hoping it's good. It was working too well, dude. It was working too, and then like I could almost understand if they changed the formula and made it a little bit worse, but they didn't even do that. They full blown discontinued the product. They literally said no more. I don't want to stay on this topic too long. I will tell you, and that's the other thing too. Like you have to understand what the most important thing to understand. I am a lazy bitch. I am lazy, man. I try to min-max everything in my life. The less amount of time I can spend on something and maximize the value, that's what I'm going to do, all right? And what I will say is you can learn so much about makeup and get every makeup product, but nothing will make you look as good as skincare will. Skincare will do 90% of the, like 95% of the heavy lifting is done by skincare. Like, I think my skin looks a little better right now with makeup on, but like, also, two things. One, 90% of it is the eyeliner. Like, without eyeliner, I feel like my eyes are a little naked. But everything else is like the same because I'm the same person. Like, yep, same nose, same mouth, same chin. I think the eyes are the same. Yep. Yep. And like that's the Toradin Hyaluron toner is the best. I bought this one Laneige. I don't know how to pronounce the brand. It's like this milk toner or something, and it sucked. I hate it. It makes my skin so sticky. It's like I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it did anything either. It was like, this is gonna give you glass skin. And then I tried it. I was like, this shit fucking blow. I was like, well, maybe it'll grow on me. And then I did it for like 2 weeks, and I was like, this sucks. This blows. Anyways. Yeah, guys. Help me mog losers. Why do you write like AI? Dude, do you know what like a terrible day it was for me as like an M- user when AI came out? It's like, but I like M-. No, but I like to use M-. No. Well, what if you have eczema? I would go to a dermatologist. I don't know anything about having like eczema or psoriasis or anything like that. If you don't have eczema, if you don't have psoriasis, if you have like normal skin, I think is what it's called, that's my advice is probably helpful for you. But otherwise, if you have any skin conditions at all, I would definitely go to a dermatologist, and they would help you much more than I can. Okay, also, I just want to say, sorry to take the conversation back for a brief moment. I went to see how the post was doing, and I just want you guys to know two things. One, the post is doing well, but two, the guy that I messaged replied, because the quote tweet was, no makeup, no filters, your turn, and he replied with by far like one of the funniest replies I think I've ever seen, which is, the opinions of a bunch of T-slur mean nothing to me. Yeah, you actually still look pretty good without makeup, but let's not pretend that's the norm or that you don't still have lip fillers. None of you are actually engaging with the arguments. You're just making attacks. Okay, sorry. First of all, yeah, well, you're just like above average, and most women are ugly. So what is that response? And then second of all, Which fucking Denims viewer isn't following me on Twitter that said this is something a Denims viewer would write? She literally has no upper lip. That's not lip filler, dumbass. Just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it. Okay. Just because it's true. I thought it would be too mean to send in chat. Shut up. Be quiet, dude. Stop. Okay, I just wanted to go. You know how many times I've been like, maybe I should do something. Because, like, when I do this, like, this one stays full. I'm like, maybe I should do something. I don't know. I'm just too scared to do anything. Also, yeah, on that tweet, it's very funny. Sorry, just really quickly. This was pretty funny. I forgot I wanted to show you guys this. This post. Sorry. 6 or a 5 if I'm being generous. Sometimes people say things that are so stupid I can't help but laugh. Oh, God. Anime profile picture speaks for itself, man. This has nothing to do with you, by the way. It's just spawn stats. And then also there were like 2 or 3 replies being like, you're still wearing makeup, I can tell. It's like, you can zoom in and see all my pores, man. I know. You can see my eyes are dark. Like, I don't know. You can even see I have this, like, I don't even know if it's like a blackhead or what, but it's been here with me my whole life, and I'll probably, like, I'll go to my grave with it. And usually when I wear makeup, it, like, blends it out, but no matter how much skincare I do, I will never get rid of it. And it's just like, it's not a blackhead or a pimple. It's like, I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's actually just like a mole or something. I don't know. I'm kind of violent with it, and I always try and pop it, but like nothing happens. So it might just actually be a beauty mark, and I'm just fucking that bitch up. But yeah. I'm sorry, this was funny. Elbow's too pointy. Oh, I can tell you're still wearing makeup. Can you do a video of you washing the makeup off your face? Like, and then if I did that, you'd be like, well, I could tell it's kind of blurry because it's a video and it's not a photo. You must have been using a filter for it. It's like, now, can I get one from the back? Can I get one with socks, one with no socks? Can I get one with the underwear poking out? Like, well, you were actually wearing waterproof makeup in that video. It's like, what? Oh, God. Yeah, so I can tell that you're not wearing makeup. Can you wash your feet on camera? It's like, I don't. Okay, anyways. Cope or bait, call it, yeah. But moving on. Enough of that nonsense.